So this is going to be a Scuffed Omen tutorial, but it's just kind of like what I do as Omen and how I play Omen. Um, Hopefully the audio and everything is fine. Uh, so as an Omen, like obviously he's a controller, so you can easily take control of map with Omen. I normally prefer Omen because he's kind of blue, but also like I like how aggressively I can play as Omen compared to Tombstone, where I have to depend on an iPad to do shit. To start off, let's go through his abilities. Press F1, you can see the abilities. So he has a Shrouded Step, a Paranoia, a Dark Cover, and a From the Shadows, which is his ultimate. Shrouded Step is just his TPs. Paranoia is a blind which he can throw, which goes in a straight line and blinds people. Dark Cover is his smoke. And from the shadows is his alt, which you can use to alt into places. So when I play Omen, I just buy two smokes. If I want to buy shield, or I buy a ghost or a frenzy, and I play around my smokes. I would suggest buying a classic engine, so you can buy two TPs, but you don't have to. So let's go through his TP
No
first.
charges. My ultimate is ready.
So his first is TP. So the way the TP works is, let's say I'm here and I TP there. Now, what these people are going to hear is they're going to hear me here. They're not going to hear me TP there. So that's why you can see many women just do this to make it seem like they're keeping away, and it's another one which you can do to get into market. Uh, so you can use your TPs to get on elevations. Elevations, you can use it to change angles, like you can fight. If you're pushing from there, you can just go there. Have a new angle already. Obviously, they can't from if you TP from here, they're not going to be able to hear you. Uh, Push up with Omen TPs. Mostly it's going to be smoked. You could go all the way here as I showed, or you can use it aggressively, like you can like try to be
Stealing
blind
sight.
behind them. This is not advised. Don't do this. They are like here,
Here.
like blind
Join
them.
me.
TP there, and then you're behind them. When they're blind, they can't hear your TP. So, yeah. Uh, Another way you can use your TP is you can put a
Cover
smoke.
going out.
You can TP inside it. This is used mainly in Ascent, where an Omen would come here, like smoke here,
Shadows
fire
traveling.
here, TP on top, and then you can just jump down at them and suppress them. So yeah, you can use Omen to get out of places. You can use Omen's TP to get into places. Also, you can use it to outplay your opponents. But obviously, you should be wary of the sound, like from where you TP, because if I'm here and if I TP there, now they have to be concerned whether I fake TP and I'm there, or if I'm here. Because they hear me here, they're going to hear me there, as I told. Then you have the blind, the paranoia. It's important to know this is a near side blind, which means if I put a blind like this, all this guy has to do. This is important also to know when to play against humans. So if you get blinded like this,
Stealing sight.
if you as long as you're close, you're still going to be able to see them. I believe if they're there, you can
Here.
see them like here. You can still see them because it's a near set. So
Join
like
me.
blind this guy's still going to be able to see you. This guy's not going to be able to see you because you're pretty far. He should see you once you reach here. Obviously, he can see your vantage place. So as a smoke player, it's advised you just use phantoms. Uh, so yeah, that's about blind. So the way it works, you stand still, you can see how it's huge. It's hella huge. So you can like just throw your
Stealing
blind.
sight.
Now, different ways to throw it. If you do it this way, it goes faster. If you do it This way, if you go move backwards, it
Blinding.
goes slower. If you stand still, it just
Blinding.
the normal speed. So you can use your Omen Blind for
Help.
aggressive executes. Let me go here, do
Stealing
this.
sight.
This way, if you have a jet or a race, you could go up all the way
Here.
there easily. Let's say you're retaking site, you can come here. You can blind all of this.
Help.
So now bottom side is free.
Stealing sight.
Okay, I don't know it does that. Apparently it breaks glass. You can come here, do this. Door is closed, spam this, spam the door. Come here, or another there.
Blinding.
This, right from there,
Stealing
right from
sight.
here. Or if you planted the bomb, line,
Stealing sight.
do this. So there are different ways to do own blinds. Uh,
Blinding.
Sometimes you can walk all the way here, and then you can blind this for your team.
Blinding.
Okay.
Stealing sight.
So this blinds in front row. Sorry for if it was like empty and shit, but that's like a way you can use open blinds. You can use open blinds to solve, to retake, and to get into aggressive angles, or if you just want to like, yeah. So as I told, there are different ways to play omen. One of the ways is being an anchor. So okay, let's not go there yet. This is the way you play omen aggressively. You can like this flash, peek, you guy there, you fight him, you push up, push up. If you see him there, like after you take a fight, all you can do is just go back like this. Sorry, go back into cover. So your objective is like if you get a pick, you just come back and share that the man advantage. Um, and then then let's move this ultimate to simple. You just have the whole map, so it can just take you anywhere you want.
My ultimate is
Here,
ready.
you can press X again to cancel. This you can use to like now. Obviously, if you omen out, they're gonna be paranoid whether you committed or not. So go to the spawn.
My ultimate is ready.
It's highly live. There's a high chance that one of them, one if not two, are going to come and look back. So if one goes there, one is still going to be looking back unless you know you have good comps. Like I got omen out. He's there. Another thing you can like do to cause chaos. Go there, like, oh no, Omen is there. They're gonna like, then they're gonna like, oh, Omen is coming, guys, Omen is coming. They were looking there, and you guys, your team can just execute while they're distracted, or you can use it to get info like, oh, they planted B. I had to find where they are. Go here,
My ultimate
see,
is
you scan
ready.
all of this. But if you want to just go, like, you can pair it with the Killjoy ult. Like, if you Killjoy ult here,
Here.
this should get all of this, and then you can just go to side easily. Like you just go to side,
My
and
ultimate
you
is
are
ready.
already inside now. So now they have to be worried about you being here, or everybody being there. Uh, you use for quick rotations for changing positions, or you can also use it to save your guns. Now let's move to the dark cover. Simply press E. You press E once. Get a smoke. You press left click, it goes forward. You press right click, it comes backwards. Uh, how do I explain this? Okay, so if you press R, you can see that you can see the game, not in the smoke state. The arrow is where the smoke is going to land. That's the center of this smoke.
Shadows traveling.
So how the way you're going to want to smoke is important. So now if you're defending, all you have to do is smoke like this.
Cover going out.
So this way, you're not giving them space to come here. It's important that obviously this makes them go here, but but you're not allowing them to like push up here easily. If they're getting obviously they're going to be punished.
Cover going out.
Smoke this off. The smoke is picking up this. Smoke off B side if you're pushing B.
Shadows traveling.
The pushing mid, you can just smoke off mid.
Shadows traveling.
Now, let's say your team pushed up B. Now, this is Omen as a controller. So you pushed up B. Put a smoke here.
Cover going out.
You've established so much of control. Let's say a team pushes here. So you can smoke off tiles.
Cover going out.
So now you have so much of control. Your team can fight all of this if you are there without worrying about people in mid. Uh, you can like use your smoke to like smoke off operators.
Shadows
Smoke on off.
traveling.
Uh, yeah, so it's important to play Omen as a controller also. So, like, let's say I'm pushing mid. I have to just do this smoke.
Cover going out.
So now I've established so much of control. All I do is clear this, and then I have all of this. This whole thing is mine. Similarly, you can push up B, smoke this.
Traveling.
After you smoke this, you can clear all of this. When people are going to rotate from there, you can
Cover
smoke
going
this.
out.
So now you check clear corners. Check here. You can come all the way here. Your killjoy can come for an aggressive turret here. So you as a team want this, this, and side of course. So like that, you can use Omen to get a lot of map control. Then this is how I like to play as an anchor. So obviously I'm gonna slow them down with their push.
Stealing sight.
I'll probably go take an aggressive peek, come back on. I mean, that's what it's supposed to. And then I can like throw in lurk smokes. This can be done when you're playing on 1v1 or a
Cover going out.
you put a smoke and you can play around the smoke. So now you can like use this like now this blocks up everything and you can like, play around it. So you also got to be wary that people can come into. They can also walk into it, but you know it's good to have like the lurk smoke.
Shadows traveling.
This is what Nitro was really good at. He like played around the smokes really well. So he was like called one of the best omens. Like you can like easily play around it. You can waste time in it. Like feel like you have to go back and just go back there and play around. I think you can do setup one ways. So check
Shadows traveling.
this. So one way there. That's a one way there. So again, it's important.
Cover going out.
The green arrows where the thing is going to land. Here. And
Shadows traveling.
this is another one way where you see their feet before. You can like set up many one ways like this. This is there. Yeah. So now let's say you're pushing up into side. It's important to know how to smoke and where to smoke. So now obviously you can do this smoke. Probably see more people just do a smoke like
Cover
this.
going out.
Now this smoke is bad for multiple reasons. Obviously, you can like pick off this. Like, now this smoke, what it does, it gives your opponent so much of space. So now they have so much of space to work with because your smoke is bad. Instead, if you put your smoke here,
Cover going out.
they're not going to do anything with this space. They're not getting into any angles with this space. Best they can do is come here. So it's important to know how you smoke. So you want to smoke deep and good enough.
Shadows traveling.
So the smoke good enough which covers exactly the entrance. So now let's say your team. So now let's say you want to lock up as Omen. What I do is I do this smoke. My team is pushing A. I mean even if they're pushing B, I normally establish mid control by myself.
Cover
So
going
I do
out.
the smoke, then I can lock up like this. Now if this guy pushes through the smoke, I have enough time to react and just kill him. So I can just click on him, move by this angle, move the control screw, check everything. So now what I do is, I could do this smoke, but you know it's like, do I really need a smoke there? Because my team is executing, so I need to keep that also in mind. Obviously, if you have a double controller like in Split, which is Split on Fracture, you can do
Shadows
this.
traveling.
Put a smoke there, then you can walk up. If you do want it, you could do this. That's why I like Ash Track, if we call the star. When I come like this, I have all of this. So this smoke is good, like the way I place it is good. Because he's not really going to be able to see me. If he comes here, he's like, be here to see me. like all of that. Come up. So like you've established mid control. Or you could also like go here. Use your own smoke. Do
Shadows
this.
traveling.
Walk into it. It's a bad one. Sorry.
Shadows
Yeah,
traveling.
use the smoke. Walk into it. Play around your own smoke. Not bad. Sorry about this. But yeah, you get the idea. Then you can do this. Now we
Cover
establish mid
going
control.
out.
So all of mid. Smoke CT. Easy side.
Shadows traveling.
So when you smoke market, it's important. You want to smoke like this.
Cover going out.
If you smoke here,
Here.
it's not going to cover the whole thing, so they can like play here and shit, you know. So this is why you have a server or a flash agent, or actually your own duelist can do this. They can like easily come fight this. Another way you can use a smoke, so post plant. This is a method which many people don't do. If this come here, place it on top of
Cover
gen.
going out.
Now it's a one way. So you can plant the bomb there, you can play with your smoke. Let's do
Stealing
this.
sight.
Fighting, installing in plant. It's important to know when your smokes fade. I
Shadows
believe it's
traveling.
25 seconds. So you got to be calling. It's like a viper smoke. You got to call when your smoke is going to fade because no one is going to know it better than you because you usually have a timer. It's either 20 or 25 seconds. Could check it, but I don't really want to. I believe it's 20 to something. So same thing. You can like
Cover
smoke
going out.
once you know that smoke is going to fade. You can re-smoke it
Shadows traveling.
so you don't like lose time. Smoke
Shadows
out mid.
traveling.
Yeah, so I guess that's it. I have Omen. That's coming out on top of my head. I probably do more stuff in game, which if I do remember, I could like I stream. I could like talk about it, or if you ask about it. So yeah, that's pretty much it about Omen. Thanks for watching. If you watch this part, I think I kind of dragged it a lot, but uh, I did tell it's gonna be scuffed. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.